I didn't know why I came so far. Was I bound till I know these moments? And my way you walked away, that I just got so sick of it. Then the way that I was from they give it what can see you no more. And you let me go.
Like Dragon Bird, double African Dragon Blue shot pa lang! And a two-man Glacial!
So here, no! What Dragon does go into Mesky's side, there's equalizer in the backline. That is actually, you know, a 5-man!
Vacation is over.
Ay, nakakagulat pa rin.
A vacation is over.
Seryosohan na eh.
Oo.
Seryosohan na dito sa LOL
Sa LOL Collegiate League.
Guys, welcome back! Game 4 na! Last game na dito sa Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split. Kami po ang inyong makakasama ngayong gabi. And man, oh man, hype na hype pa rin po kami. Ako po si GS Shinbu with the 1, 4, and I.
And ako naman po, si GS Riku.
No, true. Dancing na Dancing signals. Kanina, natunghayan natin ang laban between Team Explicit Hardcore Gaming versus MSKI League of Legends. We're in that victory by Explicit Hardcore Gaming. Shoot them up sa ating standings now with their first win. Okay, after 2 losses mula sa ating previous weeks. Now, that will secure them definitely with 1 point. Tingnan natin if they snag another win against the reigning champions MSKI League of Legends and secure this with 3 points.
Oh, kaya bumawi yung MSKI as in all rage mode.
Game 4 na to. Game 4 na to. Game 2 ng ating second matchup sa ating schedule. Garena. Nako, tuloy-tuloy to esports.garena.ph sa mga viewers natin na nandyan. Okay, eto na yung moment. Matinding laban, matinding teams, and we have the Booster C codes.
Yes,
diba?
the Booster C codes. Ang pinapamigay nila ay
high-stakes skins. Tong its skins.
Sina
Mordekaiser, Shaco,
Syndra, Ezreal.
Yes. Ang gwapo ng Ezreal na yun.
Oo nga eh.
Diba? Tapos, okay guys, so, yan, this Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split is powered by the official shot made the Pro Gaming Series. Booster C Energy Shot Genius. Boost your focus,
boost your game.
Now, matindi yan.
Yeah.
Yan yung parang cherry on top ng ating shoutcast. Kung bakit matindi na kayong mga laro, matindi pa yung shoutcast, it's boosters.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Our provider ng energy natin dito sa ating Pro Gaming Series. So now, MSKI League of Legends versus Explicit Hardcore Gaming. May tendency ang MSKI na laging na to, parang, sige, seryosohan na.
All in na. So, na-sense nila, same bands pa rin sa Explicit Hardcore Gaming. Pero, they saw the brand threat onto NiP. So, this is such a respect ban coming in from MSKI. Alam nila na this was the key. One of the keys, rather.
Are they still going to pull off that Kalista?
And Kennen?
Kalista Kennen.
If gano'n naman, then since XHG won that in the previous round, I think they're gonna allow MSKI to have it. Kumbaga, parang ang mangyayari dito for MSKI, they have to polish. No, unless, ayan, that's a Thresh. The equation is different now. Thresh is so much different from yung playstyle.
Mula sa Kennen, I think yung squishy rin talaga. Kailangan ng tankiness ng MSKI. I think this is a better lane off kumpara dun sa Kennen. Although siguro ang habol nila is teamfight.
Yes.
Now, I believe mas malaking na i-contribute sa teamfight ang Kennen compared sa isang Thresh. Pero at least hindi ganun ka-disaster kung ang taas ng damage and if XHG will, alam mo, pick up aggressive supports on this one. Interestingly, hinuhuli nila ang pagpili pa ng support.
Yeah. Let's see what else. Because brand is closed. Ano pa yung options dito ni NiP? Although, one of the key champions sa Team Explicit was the Queen.
Yeah.
And right now, TG, yung Poppy, parang it did not fit anywhere.
Yes.
Kanina.
Mundo, top lane.
Mundo top.
So we're going to have a Mundo top lane now because we have a Sejuani very unlikely to go into top lane. The big question would be, ilalabas kagad ng Mineski si Wins dito who bring over Victor now. They'll probably get locked in. And ayun nga, tinatanong ko, bakit hindi pinipili ng mga veteran teams natin? Bakit hindi pinipili ngayon? Ngayon wala nakita ulit. Itong Zac sa opposition nila.
Yeah.
Okay, so ngayon may Zac na ang Mineski.
May Jax pa.
May Jax pa. This is something new now for Mineski League of Legends. Ito na ba yung mga pamato?
Oo.
Yung naka-ready nila?
Ito na nga yung sinasabi natin, Shinbo. Kasi nung dumating yung 5.2322, all the rage was on the Ginsu empowered champions. Biglang nakita natin na wala. It's more on the Thunderlord Lords. Thunderlord champions. Thunderlords. Nawala yung
taking
the Ginsu path. The Ginsu champion.
The bait.
The bait.
Sa
So
Ginsu.
right now, nung week 1 nakita tayo, we saw Icarus on the Jax. Pero wala pang ang kill. Pero ang nakikita natin, Mineski TG with the Jax right now. And let's see though kung ilalock in nila tong. Yes, they do. They do lock in the Anivia. Anivia is such a strong pick right now in the meta.
Wow.
Good wave clear, good terrain control with the wall. What else? The Thunderlord works really well.
Now that XHG has the momentum, okay, they're picking us a composition na kailangan ng napakalaking synergy. Moving as one unit. You have Anivia, Mundo, Sejuani, Queen. Bro, ang hirap dikitan ng range na to. Todo siege talaga. Ang hirap makahanap ng mga composition na pwedeng humarap dito. Except maybe probably for Assassins.
Yes,
diba?
for Assassins.
Para kay Hall and Knights. But right now, I think Mineski also, they're planning on making setups.
Setups
over Oriana.
Yeah. And if you look at it, utility, di ba, si Oriana, magiging masakit na lang siya later on. Okay, looks like that's not gonna be. Kasi parang, if you put Oriana on Wind, it's like putting Lulu on TG.
Yun,
Diba? So parang unusual. So I guess Victor is more understandable. We have seen Wind on we have seen Victor on Wind back at the ESGS show match. Pero I think kalaban nila nun was IPT.
So si Vince naglalaro na nung sa ESGS
Yeah,
na yan?
dun yung debut natin.
Ni Wins.
Ni Win.
Nice.
So yeah.
Sa ano pa talaga yan? Nasa ESGS.
ESGS, ang tagal.
Ang tabayaran yan, ESGS 2016.
16.
Lagi yan. Of course, from Garena Concepts. Big shoutouts to Sir Jobber. Yan.
Hi.
And of course, to Mineski Events team.
Yes, hello guys. What's up? So, right now, going back into the game, so far, nakikita natin, medyo madalas na yung Zac. And in terms of consistency on Zac, I say that it's pretty effective in terms of the early pressure, early gaps.
Ang laking factor talaga ng elastic slingshot. I think ang pinakamalaking reason kung bakit nagkaroon ng advent ng Zac is the tankiness na binigay ng Keystone Mastery for building Zac. Like yung mga Keystone Masteries natin, tinutulungan ka na nga niya na mag-build ng health. Okay? At parang it gives more benefit if you build health talaga. Which is si Zac, yung sakit niya, which relies a lot on health. May pagkamundo rin, di ba?
Yes.
Although mas maraming CC. Si Zac.
Si Zac, yeah.
Pero ayun.
And mas may escape si Zac compared sa Mundo.
Mas may utility. Yeah, for a jungle, I would prefer
the
Zac over Mundo.
Okay. So we'll see later on. Actually, sobrang excited na ako, Shinbo.
Nga, gusto ko lang makita yung laban eh. Gusto ko lang makita mag-gera tong dalawa. You can understand the composition here of Explicit Hardcore Gaming na talagang move as one unit. Okay? Hall has a good performance over para kay Queen, di ba? Laking problema niya lang talaga when TG was focusing him down. Pero again, TG is always about a certain spike.
Oo.
May spike kasi si TG.
Exactly. When he reaches that spike na sinasabi mo, Shinbu, tuloy-tuloy na yun. So right now, tingnan natin if Explicit can deny that growth the same way they did dun sa Poppy ni TG.
Or ewan ko kasi ang dami na nag-try i-deny yung growth na yun kay TG. At least adjust. Na by the time nakuha na ni TG yung spike niya, pwede pa rin silang pumalag. Like kanina, yung sa Poppy, nakuha ni TG yung spike niya.
Yung Trinity Force.
Pero hindi pa gano'n nag-pay off talaga, diba? Hindi pa for cleanup. I was guessing Mineski should stall a little bit more. Pero I think dahil siguro sa playstyle ni Wins, kaya hindi nila magawa.
Yeah,
diba?
exactly.
Going overtly aggressive. Si Yume parang masanay talaga siya. I was guessing, nagtataka ako where Mineski was taking on team fights around 20 minutes, ganon. Or around, wala pa 20 minutes actually. They're grouping up na, ganon.
Pero ito na naman yung style ng Mineski. They have the Victor, late game scaling. Yung Jax, medyo maya-maya pa pag nakuha na yung mga power items niya.
Yeah.
And Kalista,
at papalambutin itong Jax, itong mundo na to, tsaka itong Sejuani na to.
Actually.
I would say.
But we'll see though, kung kaya bang lumapit. That's the question. Kaya bang lumapit nitong mga power pick champions? Because there's a lot of CC going on in the side of explicit hardcore gaming. They have the walls, they have the slows, they have the stunts.
Skirmishing potential, diba? Mas
Yes.
malaki. Ayan guys, so, esports.garena.ph/stream. Big shoutout sa mga viewers natin. Kumusta naman kayo dyan? Alam kong itinatype nyo. Ilabas nyo na yung code. Ilabas nyo na yung code. Kaka-type nyo dyan ang ilabas nyo na yung code. I would suggest, buksan nyo na yung client nyo.
Yes.
Para ready na kayo. Kung gusto nyo nga sundin nyo yung advice ni Azuray, sige, 30 pieces.
Oo, imagine, yung advice na yon galing pang Spring Split 2015.
Ay, talaga?
Oo. Spring Split 2015 niya yung advice na yan na
Pinupush pa rin.
30. Pinpush niya pa rin hanggang ngayon. 1 year has passed, Azuray. Ayan, our promise to burn you.
This
Joke
is
lang.
GS Azuray with 30 pieces.
Yeah.
For the match and win.
Ang hirap naman na kasi still need 30 people.
Yeah. Grabe man para sa...
Mag-isa ka doon nagtatype. It's just one computer.
Yung pang-renta mo dun sa mga PC na yon, yung pambayad mo sa mga tao na yun na lang yung pambili mo ng skin ko. Tsaka ninong-ninang nyo, di ba? Pasko na.
Yes.
Shoutouts dyan, di ba? Patok na patok ang mystery gift natin ngayon. Sa poll. So why not send your loved ones some gift over the week? Imbitahin niyo yung ninong-ninang nyo. Actually, may kilala ako, may kaibigan ako na yung tito niya, nagli-League of Legends.
Wow.
Kaya, every time pag Pasko, jackpot na jackpot siya, tito. DJ Sora ka naman.
Yeah. Snowdown skins naman dyan.
Snowdown skins. May bago tayong parang mascot dito.
Sino?
Which is yung mga penguin,
Oh,
diba?
yung penguin ni Bard.
Oo.
Instabuy.
Tapos yung yung...
Kay Syndra.
Tsaka si Regal.
Si?
Regal.
Regal?
Yung ni Tristana, Dragon ni Tristana.
Ay, oo. Yung death
mga
animation nun. Ayoko tingnan.
Lumabas na ba yung mga pato tsaka toad icons natin?
Hindi pa yata.
Yeah, gusto ko na makuha yung... check ko na lang sa ating
check naman
A lot
dyan.
of contents, okay. Derp, sa ating in-game store, tingnan nyo kung ano ang pwede nyong mapagasto sa inyong RP. But right now, we are now live here at the Summoner's Rift. Magalaw ang XHG dito.
Oh my God.
Oo, Gina G ata pumalag dito. Pati si Icarus, hype na hype pa. Mula sa kanyang finisher sa game kanina. Guys, this is the Pro Gaming Series 2016.
Wait, walang gamit si
Oh no! Queen, hold!
Wait lang. Excited tayo.
Oh my God!
Inventory.
Anyway, let's make the rundown, ladies and gentlemen.
The Summoner's Rift.
Pro Gaming, nag-recall na.
Okay.
So, Pro Gaming Series 2016.
Excited. Alam natin yung feeling na yan, guys.
Oo, nangyari na yun sa akin. Mas malala pa, nakikigera na ako. Wala pa akong item.
30 seconds.
Spring Split, powered by the official energy shot of the Pro Gaming Series. Booster C Energy Shot. Genius, boost your focus.
Boost your game.
On the blue side, we have explicit hardcore gaming for the top lane. It will be the finisher kanina, the star of the game one.
Yes, Icarus.
On the mundo, in the top lane, it will be Avarisha. On a Sejuani. Mid lane, we have Knights. On an Adivia, we us. For the bottom duo, it will be Hall. On a Queen, AD Carry, and Deep on the Braum support.
Yes, dito naman para sa red side, we have Mineski. On the top lane, we have DG with the Jax. In the jungle, we have Kulit with the Zac. In the mid lane, we have Wind with the Victor. In the bottom lane, duo naman, nandyan si Exo with the Kalista. And Kaigo naman para sa support na naka-trash. Oh my God.
Tinignan ko yung mga players ng Mineski League of Legends. Alam mo yung parang talagang itsura nila, nag-mature na.
Oo.
As in talagang, kung pro player ang pag-uusapan, Philippine pro player, ayun na, sasabihin mo. Sino kilala mong Philippine pro player? DG.
Mineski.
Kaigo.
Oo.
Ganun.
Actually,
EXO.
tuwang-tuwa nga ako nung when we were at TNC. They were wearing their jerseys, yung Mineski. Pagkapasok nila sa TNC Stadium, may mga nagpa-picture agad. Parang ramdam mo yung pro player artista vibe na ang lakas ng dating. May mga nagpa-picture sa kanila na mga naka-recognize sa kanila. And I really, meron akong parang yung pangarap ko na parang I want this to be for all
Yeah,
the teams.
I want to witness this.
Oo,
Simula pa lang to, parang gusto ko may liga talaga.
Oo, liga na parang pagdating nila sa room, everybody's gonna fangirl, fanboy, gusto na pa-picture, pa-autograph.
May tarpaulin pa sa barangay hall.
May mga may yung karton
support
na.
pa.
Karton na.
We love you, EXO, mga
Oh,
ganun,
we love
diba?
you, EXO. We love you, ganyan.
Now, big shoutouts for the TNC Esports organization on pulling up that Cuneta Astrodome, the grand finale, the very first ever esports event on an Astrodome. That sentence onto Deep, pero ang baba ng buhay dito ni EXO. What is happening? So Deep will go down. Kaigu is willing to trade up with Hall. No, he will fall back now. And Hall is having a good time with that queen. Still no, nakuha ng kill. Ay, mga support.
Oh, TG actually going super low right now. Deja vu na naman to. First Blood goes to
Bottom
Explicit
lane.
Hardcore Gaming.
And supports pa.
Supports pa. The thing about the double deja vu is that kahit sobrang low na ni EXO, patuloy pa rin siya nakikipag-trade.
Yeah.
That's what happened kanina sa first match nila, and they're doing it again. I'm not sure what was it, kung bakit ganun, pero siguro may ignite, first skill ko, Q, death sentence or something. I'm not really sure what was the what they wanted to accomplish there.
Alright.
Pero yeah, right now, First Blood advantage goes to Explicit Hardcore Gaming.
No, in yung gold deficit. Lalo pa napunta sa parehas na support. That's only 100 gold advantage. Mula kay Nip after getting that execute from the bounty. Now Zach joins the fray. This is the Blue Comet full party. All blob in for sa flash out mula kay Hall. Walang rage para makonect na wala yung mga stacks ng spear. Mula dito kay Hall, it will be Nip receiving the red execute. Hinahawakan niya pa yung kanyang upuan. But El Tigre Bram goes down.
Yeah. They had no vision whatsoever. They probably did not predict Zac to be there. Although, alam naman natin na red start. And it's really hard, no?
And yung gap close na yun.
Yeah, the gap close is just too much.
Slingshot.
They did not have any summoner spells anymore to have that escape. So, great rotation, great jungle rotation. Alam nila kung saan sila, alam ng MSKI kung saan sila dapat pumunta, and they have reaped their rewards.
Yeah, hindi naman sa sinasabihan ko yung mga viewers natin na regaluhan pa. Pero gusto ko talaga malaman. Ngayong Pasko, kung re-regaluhan ka ng skin, anong skin yun?
Gusto ko yung Syndra.
Syndra who?
Syndra na skin na Snow.
I see.
Yeah. For some reason, yun agad pumasok sa utak ko. Wala na akong ibang actually gusto na skin. Kasi halos lahat ng Janna skin na gusto ko.
Fashion show Syndra.
Fashion.
Mahilig ka sa mga may coat, ha?
Oo nga, no.
Gusto ko lang. Okay, so Counter-Strike activated there by TG. Icarus receiving a good amount of damage mula sa minion. Nag-flash dito si TG Avaricia. Doesn't think that he could close that gap though. So yeah, fall back muna.
Yeah, so right now, meanwhile, Avaricia not finding the right opportunity. Although, it's a good gag kasi wala nang flash si Jax.
Yeah, malaking bagay yun, ha?
Super. Pero right now, alam nila low si Mundo. They only need to chain their knockups, to chain their CCs. Oh, Hall bolted in.
Tingnan natin kung magiging aggressive si Icarus dun sa top lane and wala yata.
Oh!
Icarus knows that one over the bottom lane. Hall has the ignite. This time will be the bottom duo of MSKI winning that trade. The teleport gets cancelled for both of the top laners.
Wow, so sobrang dangerous. If the thing is na parang yung sinasabi ng ibang queen players natin is the vault is sort of like a double-edged sword.
Ang nawala ang teleport, si Knights. So yeah, double-edged sword talaga yung vault. May lumalapit ka eh.
Oo, lumalapit ka. And the Thresh, Poisanity tuloy. Kaigu's Thresh. Okay guys, MSKI to. Thresh kasi Poisanity. My bad, so wait, hold that thought.
Massive Vision activated, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Massive Vision. And now Witch has no mana, standing over the Glacial Storm. Now a bump onto Kaigu. You have to take note. Flash is down now for Kaigu. EXO, does he have his flash? Yes, he has. But Dark Passage lamang kailangan dito. And there's no time even to put that red onto me.
The thing about the MSKI duo right now, it is one of those combo Thresh Kalista, yung mahirap hulihin.
Yeah.
Kaigu has the lantern for Kalista. Kalista has the Fate's Call for mamaya,
sino
if
pwedeng
ever.
umatras, no?
Oo, kahit
May
sino pwedeng
maliligtas.
umatras. They can save each other. That's why it's very hard to catch these two champions.
Ang
And
ganda naman ng synergy ni Kalista at ni Thresh, no?
buti pa sila no may synergy.
Celos si Lucian.
Ow!
Yeah. Grabing galit ni Lucian pati kay Thresh.
Okay lang naman kasi meron naman daw siyang Brom, yung JRM tsaka yung Brom. JRM and Brom.
Talaga?
Lucian ni JRM, yun. Tsaka Brom ni Canon.
So,
Canon.
yun yung mga trip mo love
Laika
story.
pala, Laika.
Brom
Ah.
tsaka Lucian. Wow. Wow.
Ayun naman, meron naman pantapat dyan. So anyway, EXO super low.
Yeah. This is very risky though. He has the flash still up. Pero, wala nang flash dito si Kaigu. So there's an option here for the bottom lane of XHG to engage that one. But no. So, I think steady lang tayo dito sa ating bottom lane. As I think the conservative lane, itong ating mid lane between these two. Instead, Kulit tries to join in the fight. And that is a glacial prison mula kay Abaricha. Ngunit napakalayo dito ni Knights. There's still lots of damage na magagaling kay Win. So wala ditong death ray. It's on cooldown. Glacial Storm getting laid down. And we are now onto the top lane. So paisa-isa tayo ngayon. So, mula bottom lane, mid lane, we are now onto the top lane. Again, into the mid lane. Flash Frost does connect. Flash in si Abaricha rather. Force a flash out mula kay Wins.
Yeah, just relieving some pressure dito sa mid lane.
Yeah.
Flash for flash. Yeah,
yes.
for mid lanes. Although meron pang cleanse, another defensive spell needs to be eliminated there. And right now, gold lead goes to MSKI as of this moment. It's really hard to make the early game
kung
plays.
sino yung may tilt ngayon sa scale natin sa bigat. But, ito na naman. Runans first.
Sa
Ito,
Kalista.
Yeah. Ano Runans? Like, if you put attack speed onto Kalista, there's utility in it. Like, mas mabilis mo magagamit yung martial pulse mo. Pero you really sacrifice a lot of damage.
So yeah, the early game. Which means MSKI doesn't really plan to take on the fights muna.
Yeah, oo. Ito ay iiwanan na naman. Si
iiwanan
EXO.
na naman.
Which is, you could see Kaigo now. Yan, hovering over the mid lane.
Oo. Mobility boots, ayan na naman.
Oo.
Magpa-farm lang na naman si EXO.
oo.
And yeah, no, although mahirapan muna si Kaigo magkaroon ng opportunities, but this might be, kasi medyo push yung lane ng ibang lane. So he cannot find an opportunity unless it's for a
For
counter.
safety. For counter.
Kung mauna yung explicit dito. Meanwhile, vision for explicit is lacking as of this moment. Pero, ayun, kakabili pa lang ni Nip, ni Brom.
Yun din ang gusto na yun din ang gusto ng MSKI. Prolonged laning phase hanggang ngayon, no turret.
Yeah,
is
no
destroyed
turret.
yan. And kasi kung may Jax ka, may Victor ka, and Kalista, you would
want to stay in lane and keep farming.
Yeah.
So, in response to this, what will XHG do? Lalo na, for sure,
Yeah.
TG later on will be super duper scary.
Yeah.
Promise yan guys.
Wala namang execute or kill na nakukuha dito si Icarus and when it comes to the shoplings.
Oh, there it is.
Oh, Knights receiving all the CC. Magiging itlog dito lagi sa drama ng Abaricia, Glacial Prison, na putting a lot of room for breathing para dito kay Winchester Dismana. And even though nabuhay si Knights, that is Kulit jumping onto him, executing our Olivia. Now, isama mo pa si Abaricia just like that. 5 kills all over the map. Saan ang galing yan? Deep will go down. And MSKI League of Legends win that mid lane.
So, they might exchange. Well, obviously, panalo dun yung MSKI in terms of trading. They got 3 kills. They will lose their bottom tier turret. Pero the mid lane tier turret is gonna go down. They're gonna set up some vision. They are allowed to set up deeper vision onto Explicit's jungle. TG is still put on a leash as of this moment. They're gonna have this dragon for themselves. Hindi pa pala kaya i-push ni Quinn, ni Hall, itong bottom lane turret as of this moment. But she must be careful. Kasi if ever MSKI decides to push on their lead, they're gonna rotate bot.
Yes. Ayan na, so they're moving bot. Okay. And Kaigo's trying to go for the try.
Oh, nag-win.
We are on to the top lane. Icarus, wow, naka-force ng flash out. So, na-tire out pa ni TG dito si Icarus.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So, Risky to though Icarus has a CS lead. But that is understandable, lalo na sa W ni Mundo. Oh, counter-strike connected. And an empowered strike. Yes, that execute onto Icarus.
Yeah, so
Wow.
kanina mahirap maggumawa ng plays na explicit.
Aha.
Lalo na the vision of MSKI was very, very good. Lalo na sa Riverside.
Yes.
From top towards bottom river, they had it covered. XHG, it's hard to make plays around the map because if you don't have vision and no information whatsoever. So it's understandable.
Mahirap mag-assume.
Hirap talaga mag-assume. So, ang gagawin, kailangan nyo kunin yung information na yon. Gawin nyo ang makakaya nyo.
Use the information. Get information first.
Yes.
Diba? Bago ka umaksyon. Like
Yan.
that. Tumalon si Kulit. Walang follow-up sa kanyang teammates. And now, here we go. Win's about to join the fight. Cooldowns are on tick para sa side ng XHG. But there's the fallback signal para kay Kaigu. Diba? Easy lang, pre. May lead tayo. Sayang yan.
Yeah. So, yun nga. Kung may lead kayo, okay lang mag-easy-easy lang.
Okay.
Okay lang.
Alright.
Kasi kesa naman padalos-dalos kayo, mawala pa yung chance na dapat meron ka ng
Yeah,
dati.
seriously, actually, sa isang game talaga. Ang dali pa naman mag-throw sa League of Legends.
That's true. Pero meanwhile, obviously advantage is right on MSKI side.
Yes,
They do have the control. They have the zoning. They're zoning away explicit as of this moment. Wins, of course, intact ka lang dyan. Magpa-farm lang muna yan.
Jax, appear na sa way of that we are now onto the bottom lane.
Stun.
And Exo going so low. Ito na naman yung habit ng MSKI trading up. Ramdam na nila squeeze si Exo. Flash in. Bump. Baboy. Hindi yata namatay dito si Kaigu. It'll be Icarus going down first against the support. Na
Napa-flash.
kinailangan bang mag-flash in di Avarisha. But still though, a kill is a kill. Shoutouts. And that is 2-for-1 exchange in favor of XHG from both sides of the map.
Yeah, they gotta take this turret down if they want to make things sort of even. Kasi obviously, if they do get this Rift Herald, they can rotate top, then push top, but then binigay yung Rift Herald kay Zac.
Yeah. Which
Not
is,
on Jax.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. I mean,
Maybe they don't want the lane they pushed yet. Maybe they want to prolong, as you said, the laning phase first. So, they put it on the jungler instead.
pero I'm not seeing Jax.
Hindi na
Shove kasi.
nag-shove.
Target. Okay. Gravity! Itong mga pro players natin.
Yeah.
Hanggang ngayon, 40 minutes into the game, gabi na, pero talagang makikita mo, maintindihan mo sa limitations nila at sa actions nila na they are not letting their guard down.
Yeah, they're not.
Wow.
So, yeah.
So, we are now 15 minutes into the game. If we check the itemization, Jax completed the Blade of the Ruined King.
Yeah, no Ginsuyet pala, no?
Yeah, pero
Later on. Pag siguro pangalawang item, build niya siguro.
Hindi na mag-good idea naman kung gano'ng kasakit yung Jax. Nasaktan ka naman eh. So,
Oo.
nasaktan ka na, right?
Oo,
Oh,
nasaktan ako, Shinbu. Nasaktan
Ayan,
ako.
so, we are now seeing MSKI League of Legends rotating here onto the mid lane. Go! Eto, Will Knights, Glacial Storm be enough to stop the siege. Yun yung wave clear.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's the beauty of the Anivia pick. Kahit na, tingnan mo, meron silang Rift Herald buff for themselves.
Oh, hindi pa pinupull off ng XHG yung isang card nila dito. Bumas 1 unit.
Yeah, the moving as one unit. Not yet, di pa natin nakikita. Although nakita natin on the previous game yun.
Mahirap madikitan talaga. Ito, like, pwede silang maging isang napakasakit na DOT train. Steadily gaining mileage sa mid lane.
Or, they could take, since Knights has teleport, MSKI with the aggressive rotations,
yeah.
they can, what I've said earlier, counter-engage,
Oo.
try to outnumber. Kasi first of all, Wind does not have teleport.
Yeah.
And they're doing this again. Right now, let's see what's gonna happen. They're starting a fight.
Avarisha being overtaken. There's like Glacial Prison onto Exo. Pero sino nag-propose kay Exo? Wala yung tackling. Avarisha will go down and shut down. And it is TG doing a good job of work. He got shut down because the tankiness is there. Sumama na rin si Knights. And naglakad si Wins. Though, XHG kailangan mag-ingat dito. Oh, Wins revealed his positioning from that death ray. XHG, moving as 1 unit. This is the power of their composition.
Yes, this is the power of our composition. Gaya ng sinabi ko kanina, kakasabi ko pa lang.
Counter-engage, diba?
Oo, actually sila,
Ay, si Avarisha.
Si Avarisha nagsimula. Pero ayan, oh my God, win! Trap!
Oh, good na yan. Flash in, flash
Cleanse!
Wins cleanse. That's it. That worked. Pero it won't work kung tatlo naman yung mahabol sa'yo. Binato ng World's Trophy dito si Clint. Will elastic station out onto Darren's safety. And XHG again with the momentum.
It was sort of a macro counter because the turret, if they allowed the turret to go down, wala na silang magagawa din. So anyway, mainly these two teams taking what they can right now. So goodbye.
This is an egg break.
Yeah. Sunny side up. I like eggs sunny side up, by the way.
Maybe we could grab some mamaya.
Wow.
Sa dinner.
Nice one.
Dinner.
So they fought. Anyway, back to the game. They fought around the objectives. Meanwhile, XHG prioritizing what they need to get as of this moment. So yun nga sinasabi natin, numbers advantage, teleport naman kay Knights. They took advantage of wind na walang teleport, maglalakad.
Pero nagamit yung flash ni Jax doon. So, like they could collapse onto Jax. And kulang yung escape mechanism dito ni Jax. Naka blue trinket. So, like napaka-shaky nung wards up na pwede niyang magawa dito.
Yes. Oo. Well, we'll see later on.
As an escape Garena. Like, yun yung malaking tanong ngayon para sa MSKI. How can they win team fight? Or how can they prevent team fights from happening?
Because they don't have any form of disengage.
Yeah. It's only the peel.
It's only the peel.
Fresh. Nasa the box.
Yeah, they do have a good control range naman, which is Victor. Pero mamaya pa yung scaling nun. They have to, let's see, take advantage yung gravity field. Hindi pa natin nakikita yun kasi kanina meron nang skirmish na nangyari. Supposedly team fight pero kulang si Win. So we haven't seen that yet.
Isa sa mga laking qualms ko kay Victor, Victor Peak, ang tagal ng spark niya.
Ang tagal talaga.
As in, literally sa late game. Like, if you're just farming, even farming properly, medyo ang tagal.
Pero pagdating ng late, sure ka na may damage ka. Para
damage
ganun.
talaga. Mula dun sa death ray plus the cooldowns.
Cooldown. Tapos yung naka-lich bane ka pa. Aray ko.
The old Victor bago ginanap yung nerf sa kanya. So, right now, remaining objectives, we are 25 seconds away bago lumabas ang ating Baron. That is the 20-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. And even with the prolonged laning pace.
Oh my God! Nagulat ka ba?
Yeah, well, sakto eh. Woo! W0HUIJDMO54M?OT4 sa mga nagtotodohan. Nag-uusapan ng coach dyan sa ating YouTube chat. Yan na po. Binuksan niyo ba ang inyong client? I-type niyo na. That is 4 high-stakes kills. And this is TG. Wala ng flash. Going down. Let's collapse on 3 members of XHG.
Wow, so extended. No vision whatsoever din para kay TG. Not sure why. What he was doing there. Especially kung wala naman return para sa MSKI yun. Because normally, you'd wanna try to split push. Okay, hold on thought.
Oh, they're going to initiate onto that one. Hindi pre, wag.
Iniwan.
Umalis si Witsu. Wag. Mali. Di na lang. Oh! A dream and glacial prison, ladies and gentlemen. But that gets stopped by the gravity field from the side. There's out receiving the death sentence, which will try to burst some damage. Kaigu will go down. This is XHG going for the blob burst. Onto Zach, flash in onto Wins. Wins has the CC, has the movement speed. Average attacking up the damage. He will not go down. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Tackless Pilipinas. Icarus the other time. TG will join the fight, but that is still 4 members. Kung mag-recall dito yung XHG, MSKI could initiate the Baron. A very risky one though. But still, XHG has the momentum again after that initiate. May some sort of miscommunication mula doon sa death sentence ni Kaigu
pumasok
plus
si Kaigu.
Yung dark passage in. Bakit porting fight now?
Yeah, going back to dun sa kay TG, split pushing, normally, you do that if you know you can take something after, if i-focus ka. kunwari 4 members mag-collapse sa'yo, you take a turret somewhere, you'd spin push somewhere with your other members. But hold that thought, is the Baron going fast?
Yeah.
Do they see this? They spot this.
Yeah.
What is Explicit gonna do?
Yeah, this could be the game, ladies and gentlemen. Talagang nirush dito ng Mineski. Mineski forcing everything. It is Mineski securing the Baron. Will this be the third of time?
Exo free-hitting!
PG counter, Exo naka-free, ladies and gentlemen. Deep will go down. Nagigitlog dito si Knight. Hole in the house. Icarus in the front line. Sama mo si Avarisha. Exo going low. Kaiku is the one remaining. Walang kukuha ng kanyang dark passage. That's 2 members of Mineski down after the Baron. What could XHG take on to this one?
Ito yung problema, nakakapulis yung si Hall because
Oo nga eh.
even though kaya sobrang layo niya, oh, that's half HP na.
Oh my God.
Right now, they gotta... Well, okay, let's watch the replay there.
Tayo dito. Grabe, ni-rush talaga. And TG is tanking the Baron.
TG is tanking the Baron. Pero nakita naman natin, EXO was taking free hits. Neep, actually, sinusuntok-suntok niya yung sila Kaigu. And then actually applying so many stacks as much as he can. They're all trapped in the Baron pit. It's perfect for Anivia, for the AoE, for everything. Na-wall sila doon. Wind was sort of their nag-flash na lang pala siya. So they changed targets immediately. It was so unusual though na si EXO iniwan to do the free hits for a while. But then Hall, such a police person, entered the fight so late, so hindi sila nagkulang sa damage. Knight still had that passive. So basically, even though Mineski had Baron, they lost so much and they saw that team fight, it was a wrong decision. So right now, 024, they committed so much on the Baron, and right now Dragon is gonna spawn. Let's see how they're gonna pull this off. Waves are shoved on Explicit Hardcore Gaming's favor.
Sabi nga ni Hall, nangungumusta dito si Lord Dominic with that kind of itemization. Zap won't be a problem now. Okay? On top of that, Essence River, very, very good performance mula kay Hall.
Yes.
Napaka-confident niya. Sabi ko nga, playing as one unit, moving as one unit, ang lakas ng composition dito ng XHG. Super tanky frontline. Avaricia plus Icarus.
Sakay sa lantern. So, TG has teleport.
Yeah, and this is a choke point. That Mineski, I wouldn't recommend to engage. Yan o.
Who's the better control range?
Napigilan ito yung Glacial Storm. After that, sentence sa full burst dito sa AP carry ng XHG. This is very bad for XHG as EXO has the free hit of his life. Icarus gets red, and just like that, XHG loses their momentum, will definitely lose the Dragon, and could probably... No, hindi naman magkaka-ace, but loses 4 members in that pit.
Yeah, it's so hard kasi TG, what he did, sobrang simple lang. Talunan lang yung AD carry.
Tsaka, yung ginawa niya, no? Yung ginawa ni Anivia dito, like, for a good distance, kaya mo maglagay ng Glacial Storm dito. Pero bakit siya lumapit in range of Kaigu? The big grabs for Kaigu.
Yeah.
For those death sentences.
Death sentences. Very, very well executed. And obviously, you gotta respect the power of Wind. Then dito, namatay agad si Anivia.
Yeah,
so,
without any passive yun, ha?
Yeah, without any passive. And then, hindi na-apply yung dapat na damage. So, they pretty much lost. Yun nga, nawala agad si Anivia, nagkulang na agad sila sa damage. There was no one to deny TG to actually, yun na, TG managed to eliminate the AD carry right away. And then after that, it was just Mineski's team fight already.
Yeah, so Bloodthirster plus Last Whisper with enough time to lay down those red stacks. Masakit na rin ito si EXO. Kaya talaga makapulit siya. Wow, so fully initiated on the team. So talagang totodor nila ni Cautel before being out of the equation. No, in range na yung kanyang teammates. This will be enough for XHG to go for the counter-engage. Though wala pa rin pala dito si Knights.
Well, if they started the fight, wala nga pala si Knights. Walang teleport si TG. So,
both team disengages.
Na to be safe, that alam nila na in terms of kunwari, kung sino yung mapitas una, that will determine kung sino yung mananalo. Because the burst coming in from both teams are super painful. Knights can burst pretty well. Wind can burst pretty well na rin. Basically though, if TG makes that same mistake again, no? So, pero right now, Mineski has learned. Oh, look at that. Ang bilis ni Hall.
Holy ka dyan! Nakuha siya ng CC dito ni Victor. Hall, below 200 health. Onto Kulit. There's the first, ladies and gentlemen. Kulit will go down. And guys who laid at the back, they are all in onto Weeds. Mukhang itong Rylai's na to.
Oh,
Yung health na to
Exo.
is paying off so well. Exo tries to lay down some spears mula sa Crystallize. Naiwan yung kanyang mga teammates. Weeds gets collapsed on by the backing members. PG in the backline. Hammering down. Gets that execute onto the lift. Icarus now. Ikaw ang susunod. Dito naman on the nice. Ren naging itlog. And yeah, that's the story of that going down. And PG getting a triple kill.
Yeah, yun yung problem na pag wala na si
Wow.
Hall. Anivia is such a skill shot reliant champion to land the stun. EXO racking up those attack speeds already. It's hard to catch a Kalista at this point of the game. So what you can do is at least slow muna, then probably land the stun. Hall was not there for additional damage. So if Anivia misses that skill shot, it's basically GG kasi sasayawan ka lang ni EXO.
27 minutes into the game. This is the late game that Mineski, League of Legends, is looking for.
Yes,
So
exactly.
right now, one card for XG that na pwede nilang laruin is kung move as one unit, hindi na yun enough. Right now, kailangang optimal na ults. ang
Optimal na
mailagay
ults or
ni Sejuani.
try to do what they have been doing kanina.
Counter.
Trying to outnumber. Kasi the 5v5 will not work anymore. Because the scaling is just too much na for explicit hardcore gaming. So basically just outnumber and take advantage of Quinn being able to respond as fast as she can because of the ultimate. Yung alam mo yung police to be safe. Kasi ang nangyari siya yung namatay una. And then kanina na fight,
You're
Anivia.
seeing na, yun nga, try to pick off like yung mga split push dito ni TG, no? So, but I wonder if he is full enough to do the same mistake.
Yeah.
Maybe that's just part of the plan. So, tignan natin. 17-21 and Mineski is looking on to take up a position, okay? And lay down some board coverage dito sa ating back team. Pero dito sila natalo, di ba?
Yeah, dito sila natalo. That's because they weren't healthy. They were trapped in the pit. They were taking so much AoE damage. Pero they've learned their mistakes. And they're doing better than kanina kasi yun nga, they're trying to take advantage, they're taking the position around the Baron area while TG is doing the split push. So right now, ang kayang gawin lang ni Explicit is try to clear the waves, try to buy them some time for an opportunity. But then the clock is ticking.
I believe TG na nakita niya na hindi yata maganda yung split. Kasi 2 seconds lang at most yung wave clear dito ni Knights. So,
actually, but
though he wants to remove Knights. Okay, he wants to stop any push. He senses that one, hides in the flash, teleport. Good amount of wards getting laid down here by Mineski League of Legends.
so Hall just doing the farming. As you can see though, 3 items. Pareha sila, no? Actually, mas lamang si EXO
yeah.
sa items.
Late game nga dito yung EXO. Look at that. Look at the damage on the Icarus. Nahagip pa siya ng dulo ng ating graphic build. Though, the ult for Mundo is now down. Ang bilis naman ang gold na 1 minute lang.
Yeah, at this point, nobody can duel TG. So, what they can do is wave clear na lang tayo, padala na lang natin si Anivia. Total, meron ka naman teleport. Walang wave clear si Mundo. So, dito na lang sasama. Ayan, tinapon na yung Pokemon.
Oh my God, XHG has to understand na ang pinaka-crucial nilang member dito ay si Hall. They cannot team fight without Hall. This is a team fight for the making of Mineski League of Legends na wala na rin si Knights dito sa bottom lane as TG goes all in onto the bird. Death sentence flash in. Kahit kung kailan ka ba mag-miss. Very, very good initiate there. Icarus, it's just a matter of time.
Wow!
Another death sentence. And on to Nip, the last standing member of XHG. This could probably be the game. As you can see that Jax is knocking onto the bottom lane of XHG.
This is Mineski. This is classic Mineski. Late game monster where TG was just gonna rack up kills. Ayan.
The earliest would be 14 seconds and TG wouldn't finish the game.
Yeah, we'll probably try to back off na kasi malapit na mabuhay. But they're taking this Baron. And the thing is, Hall wanted to do the same, yung magpo-police. But he went on a different path. Oh, here it goes.
Yeah. So TG still stayed for the Nexus. I wonder onto that one. But still, without the Baron, the TG 4 members now secure the Baron para sa side ng MSKI League of Legends.
Wow, so right now, what will Explicit do? Baron, gold lead. Actually, that's almost a 10k gold lead onto MSKI right now. I'm not sure, no? Grabe yung farming tsaka kills na napunta kay EXO. They've been giving a lot of gold. And right now, sobrang nakakatakot. They really can't fight them head-on.
This is it. Yeah. Wala na. Wala nang combo clash. Hindi ganon. Unless ma-execute mo by jackpot si TG. But I don't think it's on a clash. It would be a mistake coming from the end of MSKI. If MSKI keeps this tempo, lalo na with the Baron buff, I think this is a game for the taking.
Yeah, this is a game for the taking for MSKI. Even that, look at that. Ginso Rage Blade already completed. They have all control for the Baron, for the objectives at this point in the game. Ayan, si Hall lumilipad papuntang top.
Oh, eto. Taking EXO, pero may teleport na manggagaling mula dito kay TG. TG will join the fight, all in onto Hall. Jumps in, flash in, and shutdown then, or an execute rather onto Hall. Nip gets focused by TG, but here comes Knights. Tumikit sa kanya si TG. What will he do? There's the counter.
Wow!
Jumps in, crystallize, baby boy. And it will be a shutdown. Haunted TG still 3 members with a Baron buff will manage to destroy this mid lane inhibitor turret. Still, Icarus also will try to connect dito kay Kulit. Dark passage, so will click on that one. Wings tries to trade up. This is a late game victor. Migration Prince siya, Marisha, wala. It's on cooldown. They're going to target Wings. That's a choke point para sa kayo Storm. Smed in, jump in, Kulit. As the damage execute onto Marisha. Nip tries to defend Icarus, one of the Takes members. It is Nip being the hero para kay Icarus, and Icarus pinatulaman dito ng ating World Cup. Itong si Kulit. Nexus is now open. I don't think Knights could defend this one. Ladies and gentlemen, these are your Rampage 2015 champions and the winner para sa Game 2 ng ating second match here at the Pro Gaming Series. It's just a matter of time, pero yeah, this is actually for the taking. Will they be able to stop this one? The Venus are knocking. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to MSKI League of Legends taking on a victory against Explicit Hardcore Gaming.
Wow, so it turns out it's a 1-1. What a great game for both teams. MSKI versus Explicit. MSKI takes it down, no? They got the late game for themselves.
Late game
Sobra.
talaga. Guys, yun ang yung champion. Yun yung MSKI League of Legends na nagpapapicture kayo dun sa TNC Grand Finale. Yun yung kanilang playstyle. Yung power nila on stalling out games. Yung power nila na hindi sila basta-basta nararattle ng kahit anong lead mula sa kalaban because naiintindihan nila yung power ng mga compositions nga na pinupull nila if ever may mga shaky early games nga sila. It's a matter of pick a good late game composition, just get there, rely on your mechanics, and ganun, no?
Grabe. I'm really impressed by both teams right now. MSKI, grabe, nakakatakot. Siya yata pa lang yung nag-jax na effective.
It's TG.
It's TG.
Tsaka naalala mo pa mula sa panahon nila GLC, di ba? And TG, Irelia, Jackson, yung kanilang mga pinaglaruan dyan pagdating sa top lane, no? So, ayun, ano yung final comments mo dun sa game na yun, Just Rico?
Final comments,
mula sa ng XHG, na explicit bit.
Basically, XHG ran out of time.
Ran out of time.
They had the advantage sana, but then you saw it all went wrong no dun sa Dragon fight.
Yeah.
When they're out of position, yung carries nila, the main damage dealers, were the first ones to die.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough protection. There was no form of peel. Kumbaga, when Jax is on your face, what are you gonna do? Walang Janna, walang Janna kunwari magmo-monsoon, walang bubble. There's only the stun where you can land the stacks, but it takes a while. And before that happens, isa-stun ka na ni Jax, papalu-paluin ka na, patay ka na before you can land on anything.
I would also like to comment on Kaigu.
Yes.
With those dead sentences.
Yeah, Kaigu.
Natatarget niya pa yung mga crucial members talaga dito. Like, kailangan mag-step up dito syempre ni Knights mula sa kanyang Aniga. Even dun sa, sa Lulu niya nga rin eh.
Yeah.
Medyo, yun, nalalagay niya yung kanyang ult sa sarili niya, diba? Tapos yung positioning pa, like yung range na naaabutan siya ng dead sentence dito ni Kaigu. So,
Yes.
yun. They capitalize onto that one, starting from that. But big props din para kay Hall.
Yes.
Sa performance niya sa Queen talaga. Like you could, pwede mo na ilagay sa pangalan ni Hall to. Itong Queen.
Yes.
Diba? Ayan.
Definitely. So, yun guys, this is the pro. Ang ganda ng mga games
that
natin.
victory by MSKI League of Legends will now even out the score. Shoot them up actually. 2 points, okay? With a win-loss ratio of 2-2, whereas that leaves Explicit Hardcore Gaming after that loss. 1-3 now sa ating win-loss with 1 points to boot. Okay? So, ayan yan ang ating standing. Yan ang ating conclusion ng ating week. Para sa ating schedule bukas, yan pa rin pala sila. Batak na batak. Tingnan natin. December 6, 2016, you have... December
12. December 12 na tayo.
Yeah. Ayaw
Next
nga
week.
pala, next week.
Oo, next week.
Tapos December 13,
LCL.
Oh my God. Okay. So, para naman sa December 12, 2015, Miss Riku.
Yes, para sa December 12, we have MSKI for our first match versus Infused. At sa second set naman, meron tayong Imperium Pro Team versus Naga Esports.
Grabe. Ganda ng start ng
Oo,
ating spring.
grabe.
I could assure you, I could bet my skins na ang ganda compared to others, compared sa start ng ating split. Yung mga expectations kasi
Yes.
natin na nililista natin. Ang daming surprises.
It's
ang
daming surprise.
upsets.
Most unpredictable talaga
Oo.
yung meron natin. Parang
Itong
nga yung
2016.
Worlds. Oo.
Ito ang ating 2016 Spring Split. Okay, big shoutout sa mga nanalo ng ating skin bundle codes. Why not join the PGS RIP official group? At saka samahan nyo na rin kami sa ating PGS RIP Talk. Yan, sabihin nyo yung napanalunan yung skin, di ba?
Oo.
Para, alam nyo yun, mukhang pagyayabang yun para sa iba, pero that actually invites in other summoners. Okay? Para manood ng pro gaming series.
Yes.
So in a way, nanalo na nga kayo ng skin, nakatulong pa kayo sa esports.
Yeah.
So para sa promotion ng esports, di ba?
Esports.
So ganun yun. That's how we look at things. So ayan guys, meron ka ba gusto pasalamatan, Jess Rico?
Siyempre, salamat dyan sa mga nanood, sa YouTube, sa Twitch, and sa Azubu. Thank you guys din dyan sa mga laging active sa GS Rico Fans Club and sa page ko. And yung mga nagtitwitter sa akin. Also, shoutouts pala kay Ram na laging nanonood ng Pro Gaming Series. He's a writer from Sports 5. Gumagawa siya ng recap for the Pro Gaming Series. So, shoutouts to you.
Shoutout sa'yo, sir. Thank you so much for that one. And actually sa TV5.
TV5, yes.
Naalala ko pa yung napakalaking bagay na ginawa nila holding that League of Legends World Championship. Pinalabas nila sa kanilang channel
TV5,
sa Action TV, di ba? Ayan. So, yan. There's the shoutout list. Mula rin naman ito sa aming friend, si Kite. Ayan. So, shoutouts to Annie Yangsi sa team niya na Crimson Lotus. Kay
Hi.
Henry. Okay?
Gianri.
Okay, syempre, mula sa aming esports team, kami po ay nagpapasalamat. Okay, ako may mga personal shoutouts din ako sa lahat ng mga players, sa lahat ng mga summoners joining competitive leagues right now. And of course, sa mga summoners na naglalaro ngayon.
Yeah.
Okay. This is the Pro Gaming Series 2016 Spring Split powered by the official shotmate of the Pro Gaming Series. At kami po ang inyong nakasama ngayong gabi. Umuwi na si GS Azuray. Bibig shoutouts kay GS Azuray. Ingat ka dyan, Bay. I am GS Shinbu with the one for an eye.
And I'm GS Rico with a U.
Okay, magpapaalam na po kami. Maligayang Pasko sa inyo, mga summoners. Kita-kits tayo sa susunod na episode ng Pro Gaming Series.
Bye!